Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are pulling back the curtain on something really special happening at Robert Crippen Elementary. They have this whole philosophy they call the Crippen Way. And, it's just amazing blueprint for what makes a school really, truly work. So let's just dive right in.
Right out of the gate, they hit you with this powerful promise. This isn't just about grades or test scores, right? It's about growing happy, confident kids. And that one idea, that single feeling, it really sets the tone for everything else they do. So what is the Crippen Way, really? Well, think of it like a promise. A promise made not just to the students, but to the staff too. It's this all-in philosophy for creating a place that's positive, supportive, and where literally everyone has a shot at success.
Now, this is the key, the secret sauce, if you will, shared ownership. That means it's not just one teacher's responsibility in one classroom. Nope. The entire school, the whole team, takes ownership of every single student's journey, both academically and emotionally. It's a true we're all in this together approach.
So how do they actually do it? Well, it boils down to this super simple but incredibly powerful three-step cycle. First, they get laser-focused on what students absolutely need to know. Then, step 2, they're constantly tracking how things are going. And third, and this is crucial, they take immediate action to help them grow. It's this constant loop: learn, check, support. Learn, check, support.
Any great plan has to have a solid foundation. And at Crippen, they call theirs the flight plan. I love that. This is where we get into their core beliefs, the big why behind everything they do, all wrapped up in their cool astronaut theme. And check out their mission. Notice it has two really distinct parts. It's not just about academics, performing at or above grade level. It's just as much about character, displaying stellar citizenship. They're not just building great students, they're building great people. Okay, so the vision statement explains how they pull that mission off, and it's all about creating that supportive and engaging environment. They are absolutely dedicated to using fresh, innovative teaching and instruction that's tailored to each kid to make sure every single one of them grows. And these three principles, this is the heartbeat of the Crippen Way. So simple, so memorable. Lead with love, serve with purpose, and care deeply. They're these powerful, human-centered reminders for every adult in the building. All right, so we've talked about the why. Now let's get into the how. This part is all about the blueprint. How the Crippen Way takes all those powerful beliefs and turns them into real, tangible actions you can see in the classroom every single day. The whole instructional philosophy really starts right here. It's not about teachers just standing up and talking at kids. It's about designing lessons that have a crystal clear purpose and making sure that students are active participants in their own learning. And to make all that happen, they've got this awesome toolkit. They start with what's called high-quality instructional materials, or HQIM, which gives them a really strong foundation. Then they layer on hands-on strategies to make learning real, techniques to actually see what students are thinking, and, of course, methods that are backed by actual research. And this is the engine that drives it all. You've got teachers on one side, working together in their teams. They call them CLTs, digging into student data and tweaking their lessons. And on the other side, you've got a support team that's in the classrooms, giving feedback and coaching. It's this perfect partnership, all designed for growth. So teaching is obviously critical, but the environment where it all happens is just as important. That brings us to the school culture, which they've built around this simple, catchy framework called SOAR. This is what creates that consistent, safe vibe for everyone. So what does SOAR stand for? It's so beautifully simple. Students are expected to be safe, organized, accountable, and respectful. Just those 4 words give everyone, from the little kindergartners all the way up to the 5th graders, this clear, common language for how we act. And here's the thing, SOAR is not just a poster they hang on the wall. These values are actively taught. The staff models them, they're reinforced every single day. The real goal is to help those little astronauts take real ownership of their choices and build some seriously strong character. Now, to make all of this actually happen, you need an incredible support system. And that's the final piece of this whole puzzle, this amazing, comprehensive network that Crippen has built to make sure every single person, student and staff, has what they need to just thrive.
I mean, just look at this web of support. You've got coaching and feedback from the admin, you've got that weekly teacher planning time we talked about, but then there's also shared leadership teams, guidance counselors, specialized behavior support, that's the MTSS, a huge focus on social emotional learning, or SEL, and even the tech tools like one-to-one Chromebooks. It's support from every possible angle.
And this quote from their leadership team, it just nails it, doesn't it? The whole system is built on this idea of mutual support. When you lead with a clear purpose and you lift each other up, you create a place where everybody, the adults and the kids, can really, truly flourish.
So, the Crippen way, it's this potent mix of a shared mission, a clear process, a collaborative culture, and a support system that's second to none. It really is a powerful blueprint for success. And it kind of leaves you with this one big thought, right? What if every school had a clear, intentional way like this? Just imagine what that could change for students everywhere.